All right, so we are live. Thank you everyone for waiting. I apologize for the delay. All right, so we are jumping back into probably one of the last couple episodes of Vurt Gutter Dreams. We're kind of wrapping up towards the end here of our big finale. We're kind of coming into the last few episodes of a personal story, actually, for a couple of the characters, specifically Even One and Paige. Uh, and actually, it's getting actually pretty close to the end of someone's lifespan, Mister Even One. Actually, we haven't actually talked about the tally, but he's getting pretty low. So I'm going to let the players go around and introduce their characters. So I need to send out some Discord, some notifications and stuff like that, announcing the game. So we're going to start with Even, and then Jeremy, you'll pass it down to Robin, and then Jeff next, and then we'll finish up with Sean. And so if you guys can, just kind of roll with it each in a row if you can, and I'm going to kind of go to Discord if you can. So, all right, so Jeremy, start us off, buddy.
Okay, so I'm Jeremy. I'm playing Even One, who's a RoboVert mathematician, and the RoboVert, I had completely forgotten that one of the drawbacks was you've only got so many game sessions before you're toast, and I never thought we'd play quite enough for that to really come into play, but here we are. And let's see, I control, Even One controls blurb flies, so little machines that fly around, and he does some cool magic stuff like teleporting all over the place.
Nice.
All right, I am Paige the Dogman, also a math magician, but in a different, same but different way than Even. I like stuff that knocks people around, and because I've done some time, served some time in jail, whatever, and I like having things my way. So, yep, that's Paige. Jeff?
All right. I am playing Stray, the pure dog warrior who makes it his problem. He's was an ex-police dog who got hit by a car, has amnesia, doesn't know he is was a police dog, and but he's kind of taken up with the group and made it his mission to protect everybody. And Jeremy?
Nope. Sean.
Sean. Okay.
Yep. So I am playing Maxwell Martin, aka Hack. He is the, I guess, group's electronic hacker, technical expert. He actually has the ability to plug directly into electronics and control them, sort of be his own internal uplink, due to his RoboMan side. So
I don't know what happened. You kind of cutting out there, Sean, in the middle.
Oh, did I? Okay. So anyway, he
heard uplinking, and then he kind of dropped out.
Uplink, so he has the ability to connect directly, sort of interface directly with computers due to his RoboMan side.
Yeah, that's right. So, also, did you mention, Paige, that your characters actually died before and you were because it actually may come up actually in this game. I believe your character previously done time, but your character is out because you died, technically, and your body was getting dumped.
So I didn't mention that, but loyal viewers of the show would already know that.
Yes.
No, you're right. Maybe I should mention that. Maybe not. You know,
Which, by the way, there are some people that actually on the Vurt Discord, by the way, who have been following the show. So
also that, yeah. So if it's your first time watching this, whether it's on Twitch or YouTube or whatever,
So
my character
Yes.
has died in the past.
but it may come up in this game.
It may come up.
Actually, it's probably gonna come up very soon. Yes. So,
Yay!
okay. So when the game begins, I'm gonna do one thing real quick. We're gonna do a quick recap for Jeff's character. For Jeff, sorry. All right, so Jeff, your character kind of faded to the background because typically we don't really play PCs in this game, really, but we didn't want to kind of just have you disappear.
Right.
So you just kind of became an asset for players to kind of pull upon in scenes. Okay, and I kind of narrated what you did, and then I just kind of made you successfully do things that I wanted you to do at times, just kind of make the story move along. So we're gonna say you have your full, or you're at whatever you're at now. We'll just say you're at what you're at now, just to be simple.
Okay.
Because you've got a couple points knocked off, which seems fitting. Let's make sure you're all at the same. You should be at tier 3.
I am tier 3.
Yeah, Hack. Well, just Hack didn't have his marked at tier 3. Probably is, but he just didn't have it marked at tier 3. Yeah. Okay. Just to make sure everybody's the same. Tier 3. Okay, everybody's the same. I'm just making sure I had everybody the same stuff. I just haven't given out. That's right. Everybody's just leveling at the same time now. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. The next time you guys get a chance to recover, I'll just do it now. But you won't get to your points recovered. You'll just get your maximum raised. Okay.
All right.
Does that make sense? Because you're all really hurt. Does that make sense? Because you're all really hurt right now. So you're all getting a tier bump. Or rephrase that. You're all getting an advance. So, because you all went a tier bump last time. So you can use it on whatever you want. So if you want to increase your stats, you can. But just know that it's going to increase your maximum stats. You won't get to, gain the sudden boost right now. Because I know a lot of you are debilitated or impaired right now. So it's not changing that. So
Scrapes and bruises.
No, there's more than scrapes and bruises going on for some of you. Okay, so what happened, Jeff, is that the players, because you remember you were in the first session, Jeff, of the AC McCallum Dream. The Wild Western, the Black Pike, and
that's right.
Yeah, the Wild, and so you had missed a session. You missed the last half of that, and so it didn't make sense to just kind of make you disappear because it's a black dream, black feather.
Right.
Yeah. But they resolved the dream, but unfortunately, Paige and Hack really got near death's door on that one. Like Paige was really about dead. Was roll of the dice dead. So. She was about to go to the wild Vurt. She kept taking bullets from his gun that basically pulls you into the wild Vurt. So, yeah. So, but they're all okay. But they're currently debilitated. I think Paige has 2 points of intellect, and that's it.
Yes.
No speed or might. I think Hack has 0 intellect, 0 might, and 14 speed. Even has 7 speed and 11 intellect, no might. And
at least
so
they
you
have
guys
2-digit numbers.
Yeah, but you completed the feather.
Two.
Yeah, you have 2 points. Okay, but you guys completed the feather by getting the gun and killing AC McCallum. Well, technically, killing AC McCallum was completing the dream. But you guys scooped up the gun that you came to the dream for. Because you wanted something to kill a Vurt being. That's what Paige wanted to kill Victoria. All right. And I think Even wants it to take out Galamane, right? So, or he's like, he wants revenge
That
on
was
Gallimain.
an original plan.
Yeah. But so you guys come out of the Black Feather, right? And you're in the real world, and even starts hearing things, right? When you guys come back out, and he walks over to a mirror, and everybody else is just kind of in Sean's like character's house, like Hack's house, just kind of like mulling about and doing regular stuff as they're coming up from this dream, and everybody's hurt, because it's a Black Feather, like it really hurts you, and even sees Gallimain in the mirror. He sees another place with a whole different people there, and a cultic circle, and blood all over the walls, and just all kinds of craziness in this mirror. And he sees Gallimain there, which Gallimain looks like a Robo-Man, not a human. And even decides to touch the mirror, or at least he feels compelled to touch the mirror. We'll say that. We'll say he feels compelled to touch the mirror. But when he touches the mirror, you see even just blink away. And I'm actually going to give each of you an initiative roll. So a speed initiative roll. I'm going to say the difficulty, though, is the difficulty equal to Gallimain. Because it is appropriate, given what's happening right now. So it's a initiative. So it's a speed initiative roll, difficulty 6. If you want to do anything with the information, if you want to say your character is just stunned by what's happening and he just blinked away, if you're reacting to what's happening, you can make a speed initiative roll. You can.
Okay. Also, if we do edge, we pick one stat to increase our edge by 1, right?
Yes. You pick speed, intellect, or might.
Okay. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna roll.
Look at you. Look at God. You guys are rolling on fire right now. Wow.
Okay, so like, I can't move or do anything though. I have 0 might.
Okay, you have
0
speed of 0. Yeah, you can't move. You're debilitated.
Okay.
Actually, you and Hack, you can't move. If your thing you're doing doesn't require movement, you can still do an action.
Okay.
If it doesn't require movement.
I mean, like, I'm on death's door, so yeah, I'm just laying there.
But I mean, you can still do something that doesning require movement.
I
So
say,
you still have
no!
Well, I mean, if you have like a spell, if you have a
but she
math
has
magic power,
2 intelligence.
I know.
what doesn't require, as long as it doesn't require an activation,
Sorry.
points require more than 2.
I'm so fucking useless. Like, I'll let everybody else do whatever they're.
Well, if you have a recovery, you can take a recovery action. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, recovery of 1 hour at this point. Yeah.
Oh, I can do that.
Well, it takes an hour.
I
Yeah.
Still. Oh yeah.
But like you could blast the mirror, maybe, with your, I don't know, something about. Anyways, so we got so Stray. You technically did the best. Initiative.
All
Now
I
he's
see
already
is,
blinked away, but you can still do something really quickly.
Can I do a heightened senses roll to see if I feel a presence or smell him or like see if he's here?
See if
Like,
who's here.
Does my hair stand on end? The guy who blinked away, Gallimain.
Oh no,
I know,
Gallimain
I
didn't blink away.
blinked-
Even
Or
blinked
you
away.
blinked away.
He blinked away.
Yeah, just
Through the mirror.
a heightened senses roll to see if I sense anything in the room.
You
Do I
sensed
see the mirror?
Gallimain there. You sensed even there. Your hair stood on end, but as soon as he blinked away, both went away.
Okay. What was?
No,
what's
I'll
in the
say
mirror now?
you sensed the lingering feeling of Gallimain after Even is gone. But it feels like it's about to slip free. You just get this sense that it's about to slip free. You
run
don't know how to.
in the mirror. Did I see him in it?
If you want to say you're in a position to where you saw that the room was different in the mirror, I'll say you saw what the room was different in the mirror. Because you're a dog, you're kind of low to the ground. You might not have saw Galamain from the angle, but you definitely saw that there was a blood-covered room covered in brick. It definitely wasn't Hack's house.
I'm gonna charge towards the mirror and jump into it.
Okay.
You're gonna leave us stranded.
You guys can't move, but
yeah.
I mean,
okay.
I don't know if I'll probably just
it.
like plaster myself up against the wall. But hey, you know what? Fuck it.
Get him, doggy. Go
All
get
right.
him.
Okay. Interesting. All right, now. This is interesting. All right, so you leap through the mirror, and as soon as you guys see Stray hit the mirror, and then he goes as he touches the mirror. The two of you are left there, and only so what seems like, and it seems like an hour to you guys, but it's probably been like a minute. The door comes open. You hear someone fiddling at the door. Because you guys are like, you can't move. You're so just debilitated. You're just like, you're so in Hack. You got such a pounding headache. You're so exhausted from what's been happening. Like, it's the longest minute of your lives. Like, Paige has just been shot. I mean.
Yeah.
And.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you hear keys rattling at the door. And Hack's sister, like opens the door to the apartment with, like, groceries in hand. And just comes in the apartment.
We probably look like strung out drug addicts to her. We're like, just lying out on the floor, groaning, probably.
I hope she brought orange juice and cookies.
and she's like, she's stunned, like her eyes are wide when she comes in. And she like quickly like puts the bags down and rushes over to you guys. All right, so now we're gonna jump to Even and Hack. All right, so you're blinked in, and as soon as you're blinked in, Even, you appear in the center of this circle. And when you appear in the center of the circle, you see that this room hid more than you immediately realized. You saw acolytes. Two besides Galamain, which are just, they look like they're just robo crusties, you know, like homeless robo men and robos that he's probably just kind of like probably just paid to help him, you know.
Cool.
But then in the corner you see a familiar daunting figure just like grown metallic steps as it like stomps forward, its looming shadow over you, and you definitely didn't forget this thing.
Oh,
The Bottletown station. And then Galamain says, I hope you didn't forget. We shared memories. We're psychically linked. You see, I don't know much about this world, but I knew where to find the most vile and dangerous creatures. And he says, and I knew that they only need to be paid. And so now, are you going to resist? Because the creature will use one of its arms and try to grapple you and hold you into place. So is this going to be, like, what are we going to have a combat encounter here? I'm assuming you have the gun, so you're going to try to shoot Galamain at this point, right?
That was my initial thought. But then there's this big giant. You know, if I think there's enough time to just try and shoot Galamain and then just let the thing do whatever it's going to do to me, I would like to do that.
All
Otherwise,
right, well, we're going to need initiative then. All right, so initiative.
Okay.
All right. Because as soon as you start reaching for the gun, it's going to be like, yeah.
I'm
initiative.
assuming I've
and then,
not come up
And then
in that
Stray's
room.
going to roll initiative, which will be when he bursts through the window.
okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So,
yeah.
all right. So we're going to get Paige and Hack out of the initiative. Actually, we'll just remember to come back to you guys at the beginning of each round. Actually.
Yeah, no worries.
And just kind of check in on. Oh yeah, let's get back you guys back in there and straight. Yep, straight and. Oh, and you guys, if you need to do a recovery roll, I would do it because you guys should have time to do a recovery roll. Paige and
Me and Hack? Oh, awesome.
yes, you and Hack. It looks like you both have 1 hour, so you guys can probably resolve that. No, probably you can resolve that. And let me put a Genetic Slugger in there, and let me put two Acolytes.
Do I need to go ahead and roll?
Yes, you may, Jeff.
What, Shane?
Yes, you may, Jeff. Sorry.
So the roll that I rolled is how many points I gain back in my stats.
Yes,
correct?
ma'am, and you can split them up however you want.
Yay, 7. Awesome.
I know it's a whole lot, right? When you're down that low. You know what? I'll say give yourself back roll 1d6. Give yourself back 4 extra, as his sister, who is a nurse, is helping patch your wounds.
Nice.
So both of you can get 4 extra back.
Me too.
Yes.
Yay. Thanks.
All right. So Jeff, you got a nice. Nice. 21. Okay. And then you got a 17. Okay. All right. I think everything's squared away on the initiative. All right. Cool. Okay. So you actually so you actually didn't get higher than Galamain, but Stray got higher. So Stray, you actually don't appear at the window. You appear in the center of the circle, right beside Even. So blink, because that's where the spell was connected to. So you're right there.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Galamain is like startled when you appear there too, because he wasn't expecting anybody else to come through the mirror. So what do you do? And it looks like Even is like reaching for his gun.
I'm trying to remember how my guard thing. Warding shield.
Come on, Jeff. Your signature move
Devoted
is bite
defender.
their face off, right?
Yeah, but I need to start up the devoted defender thing. I don't have the book on my computer currently.
Oh, because you moved to a new computer? All right,
But it's 2 intellect points to use it. So I'll go ahead and spend that because I'm definitely going to use it.
If
and
one
I'm
of you guys
going to
can,
choose
drop Jeff a link to the Google Drive. If
you
it
as my
helps.
defender.
I unfortunately can't do it through Zoom.
I may have
all gone. Everything goes
Anyway.
wash if I do it.
It sets.
On
I
the
know.
canvas.
I'm basically picking him as to guard, and devoted defender does other stuff for me, and I'll look that up. But I think that's my action.
Just setting up the guard thing.
Yep.
Cool. Okay, so now, so Galamain will, he will try to, use, he sees you reaching down for something in your pocket. So he's going to actually cast, so he pulls his arm out like this. And when you see he pulls his arm out, you see that he's like etched runes all through over his new metallic and fleshy arm on his new body, and they look like Lovecraftian in design. And he begins speaking and uttering in language that seems completely foreign to you. And then you see nearly invisible sigils start appearing in the air around him, and it seems to be casting a ward over him in defense. All right. Now it is even. What do you do? You're muted.
Same plan. I think I'm just gonna try and shoot him. I'll probably fail, but that's okay.
Well, he defends as level 5, so instead of level 6. But he's not very good at defending. So
Okay.
but he attacks
I'm
at higher
probably
level
not
6.
good at shooting.
Well, he attacks at level 6, level 7 if he's using magic.
Well, crap.
I'm sorry, not magic. Cthulhu mythos lore.
Okay, so I don't have a skill
Cthulhu.
for shooting, so I think this is just an untrained roll. Right?
Yeah, you can still use effort, of course, but
Uh,
don't have a lot of those points to burn, though, do you, buddy?
I think I have. No, I don't know. It would be a speed roll, right?
Because what if the Gen 4 Slayer slams you with his fist right after you do it?
Exactly. I mean, I'm sure that's what's gonna happen. Okay, we're just gonna.
The only consolation prize you have is that maybe he wants you alive.
I hope so. I don't know, but I rolled a 19.
Hey, it's a minor effect on top of probably hitting him. So yes, it does hit him. So
Yeah.
so it means you do +3 damage.
I have no idea what the damage for this would be.
I think I wrote it, and it should be on your inventory. I think.
I didn't find it in the
collect it.
inventory or the party sheet.
Let me check and see if it's actually on the NPC, and we just didn't actually put it on your character yet. Oh, yeah, it does 8 damage. Right? McCallum's gun, I guess, just as an inventory item. And mark it as a cipher. Yeah. The level 8 cipher.
Good grief. Cool. Cipher. Where'd it go? 8. Okay.
Well, technically McCallum's revolver, but I don't think it matters. You get the idea.
Yeah. So it just does 8?
Yep, 8 damage.
Cool.
But yeah, it has that ability where it does 2 intellect damage. And it can drag you into the wild Vurt.
Nice.
And it can damage really powerful Vurt beings
Yes.
that are beyond typical damage from normal weapons. Okay, so he's going to take 6 damage instead because he has armor on. All right, sweet.
You said he took more than 8, right? Because it's the minor effect.
Well, the intellect damage will be taken each turn. Yeah, as long as the bullet's lodged in. Yeah.
Cool. Gotcha.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. Let's till he gets the bullet out. Yep. All right, sweet. Very cool. Or he'll have to make an intellect defense roll to get the bullet out. Yeah. Or take the intellect defense roll or take the damage. Yes. Yeah. Well, in his case, he'll just take the damage because he's an NPC. All right, because he doesn't make rolls. All right, so the Gen 4 Slayer. All right, so the Gen 4 Slayer is a difficulty 5 foe. All right, so he just with his forearms gets up in the fray. All right, so any attacks against him do not gain the benefit from multiple attackers, such as gang up. So thinking about him because he's got all the arms, but he does not get multiple attacks. So he just goes in there swinging at you guys. He's defending Galamain, so because he's the one that's got attacked. So he just fists down at you, even, and takes a swing at you. Difficulty 5, speed defense. Stray does. How does your thing work? You're muted.
Sorry. Okay, so I'm having to find the right book now. I'm in the. For some reason, the one I had was just was looking at was just the character creation stuff.
Oh, okay.
There's a section on guarding, and we've looked this up before, but it's been so long since we played. So
Yeah, that's no problem. I'll help you out.
It's in the combat options section. I remember that. I'm just trying to figure out what page it is. I need to install
Playing the
Adobe
game.
again, apparently.
Rules of the game or optional rules? I think it's under optional rules.
Not sure.
Okay.
Starting the action is page 149.
Guard. Why is this not working?
Does it mean that you can make this defense roll in his place? Is that kind of how it works?
Yeah, I remember doing that one time. But I don't remember if that is that or the I'm pretty sure it's not part of this. I don't think I can do that now.
I think guarding and defense are different.
It's a different action. The thing that I cast just gives me, or the thing that I use just lets me I'm trained in task involving protecting him.
Guarding in combat sessions, character can stand guard as an action. No attack is made, but
That's what I should have done instead. I was thinking that was
guarding is what you should have done.
Yeah.
Well, that's probably what you meant. We'll go with that.
If guard is what you meant, then it just makes it
Yeah, we'll just say that's what you did.
Because
one.
you have the gun that could kill them, right?
Maybe. If I keep rolling well, sure, but I mean that's not going to happen.
Okay.
And there's only so many
if
bullets.
If an NPC is standing guard, use the same procedure, but to get past the guard, the PC attempts a speed action with the difficulty increased by 1 step. The target is defended by a level 3 bodyguard. The bodyguard will use its action to guard the target. The PC wants to attack the guard. The first succeed at a level 4 difficulty test to get past the guard. Successful roll means the PC can attack the guard. Okay, so this is like it's using it for an NPC though. Okay, so character can stand guard as an action. No attacks made. Furthermore, if NPC tries to get by the character. Okay. It sounds like you could use a
Guarding. Defense tasks are reduced in difficulty by 1 step. Further, if the NPC tries to get by the character or take an action that the character is guarding against, that's because I'm guarding against him getting attacked. A speed action can be made based on the level of the NPC with a difficulty increased by 1 step. Success means the NPC is prevented from taking the action on its turn.
Yeah, it sounds like you just kind of would basically. So the difficulty if he's difficulty 5 foe, you can make a speed defense difficulty, speed attack, a speed roll difficulty 6.
Speed action, yeah. Yep, and I'm trained in it. Well, no, I haven't used that ability yet, so yeah. Gotcha.
But it would be 1 difficulty higher. Is that correct?
It says speed action can be made with the difficulty decreased by 1 step.
Decreased.
So this means that the NPC is prevented from taking the action on its turn.
So it's one easier.
Yeah, that's what it says. A speed action can be made based on the level of NPC with a difficulty decreased by 1 step.
Okay, so if he's difficulty 5, then you make a speed roll difficulty 4
Which is a
to
12.
stop him. Is
Okay.
that right? I'm understanding.
Yeah,
That?
that's what it sounds like.
Okay.
And how much effort? I have an edge of 2. How much effort can I spend
If you're tier 3,
for that to be
that would be
free?
based on your stat. Effort is 3, so yeah, for you.
So 3 effort for
Wait, is that
2
right?
edge.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. And it would be. I'm just going to roll running. It's a speed test. No, I'm specialized in that. I guess I'll just roll a speed defense because I'm trained in it, and that's one of the things that I get from the freaking.
Is that technically a speed defense, though?
No, actually, I'm supposed to be untrained. Sorry. So
Is
just
that a
apply
speed
that.
defense, though?
Well, I mean, is that not the same kind of roll? Well, here, I'll just roll untrained. Let's see. 3 effort, 1 edge, untrained. So 4. And 3 effort. What does that do?
Effort reduces it by difficulty 3. So, by 3 difficulty.
So does that succeed?
Well, it would be difficulty. It would be
4.
4 reduced by 3 would be 1. So, technically, yeah, that would succeed.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Sweet.
Yeah. So, it went down to difficulty 1. So, yeah, you succeeded.
Okay.
Okay, so, but yeah, I think that speed defense is really only for, like, if someone's attacking you, you're making a defense. Like, so, does that make sense?
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if guarding in that case applies. I don't know.
That's what it says. Like,
It does say? It doesn't say
well,
speed defense. It said like a speed roll.
if an NPC tries to get by the character or take an action that the character is guarding against, a speed action
It's a
can
speed
be
action. It
made.
doesn't say speed defense roll.
Well,
Normally it says speed.
Well, I rolled
It'll say
untrained.
defense.
Speed.
Yeah, it'll usually say defense if it's a defense roll.
But with the difficulty decreased by 1 step,
Yeah.
success means the NPC is prevented from taking the action on its turn.
Yeah. Anyways, we'll talk about it later. But yeah.
Okay.
Usually, no, in normal cases, if it's specifically defense, it'll say defense. But because defenses are very, very unique in this game.
That's
Yeah.
why I rolled untrained. So it was.
Yeah. I just want to make sure for clarity though next time. But definitely,
I just meant it's the same kind of roll though. It's a 20-sided dice.
Yeah, totally. Oh yeah, every dice roll is 20 in this game. Yeah, all dice rolls are 20 in this game. Totally.
Okay.
Yeah. Very cool. Sweet. But you stopped him dead in his tracks though.
Right.
Yeah. All right. So nice. Okay. So you saved Jeremy from taking
Thank
a
you.
nasty hit from that. And the acolytes though, they're not armed with anything really effective. You know, they got maybe lead pipes and like basic weapons. Nothing much, like light damage. And they're seeing that Stray is protecting the one that their master wants, and so they converge on Stray. So they're gonna both get on you. Stray, they're both level. I don't know why I got it level 3. They're level 2. All right, they're not that good. So they're level 2, but together they're gonna attack you at level 3. Jeff, make speed defense roll at level 3 because they're both attacking you together in concert.
Okay. Defense tasks are reduced in difficulty by 1 step. Okay. So what
What's
am
that
I
from?
rolling against?
What's that from?
That's from the guard action as
Oh,
well.
bummer. Okay. Difficulty's 3.
So difficulty 3. That's
probably
with the
easily do this.
-1. All right. And so
That's just the base number.
Okay. And so
You're the healthiest among us. You probably easily handle this number.
yeah, I'm not going to spend effort unless with 2 edge. Can you spend 1 effort without it costing?
It would cost
I forget
you 1.
how that works.
It cost you 1.
It'll cost you 1. Okay.
Yeah,
So
because the
I'll
first
hold
point is
off on
3
that
points.
then.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
yeah, see, look, nice and easy. Yeah.
I'm having to wrap my head around how this plays again. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's been a while. I
Quite a
understand.
while.
I understand. Don't worry about it. So yeah, the all the guys are swinging lead pipes, and one of them like has like just like spikes embedded on his robo fist, and like he takes a swing at you, but you're kind of diving around as a dog, but you're still trying to stay in front of Jeremy, and as this big giant robo monstrosity comes at you. All right, so back to Stray. We'll check into you guys after the end of the next round. So Stray, so you see that Galamain has shrouded himself in this mystical armor, and it looks like in this turn he's going to try to bring justice down upon Even, and he wants to bring him down. He has ulterior motives for him. Stray, what do you do?
Honestly, I'm thinking about Garden again.
There's a lot kind of raining down on Even right now. Yeah.
And like if you have the like how many? Well, I guess you have the gun. The only way that can kill Galamain, right?
I have the gun.
What he thinks is the only way to kill Galamain.
Okay.
Yes.
But if I just keep guarding, we're not doing any damage, or I'm not doing any damage. So there's that.
Well, actually, that's a good time to check in. Jeremy, do you think the gun is the only way to kill Galamain?
I have no idea. I think there's a distinct possibility of like, if I just kill myself, maybe he dies, something weird like that. But, who's really going to do that? I'm not like a hero or something. And beyond that, I don't know. Like, I was just shot him out of emotion, anger sort of a thing. And then I'm going to remember that I have magic powers and they're going to be more reliable than me shooting somebody. So
Right.
I already know what my plan is for this round.
Okay.
So you know what? I'm just gonna go full on like this Slayer. I feel like if I could keep it busy, like maybe he could. God. You know what? I want to guard one more round because I'll guard.
All right. Okay.
It's the like the big group enemies here that's
all right
kind of worrying me.
All right. Galamain. All right. You see something. He raises his arms up. You see something come out of his arm. It looks like it's some kind of like tentacle-looking thing, and it just flies out towards you. It looks like it would come out of like some kind of like Japanese anime from the 90s or something like that. Like it's just like, all right. So, all right, make a defense roll, difficulty 7, speed defense roll, difficulty 7.
Who?
Eat Jeremy. Well, you can make it, I guess. You're guarding.
Yeah. Do I have the ability to jump in front of things?
I would assume that's what it is, right?
Yeah.
Guarding.
Okay.
I would assume that's what the guarding is. You want to take the tentacle for your friend?
Yeah, I mean,
I feel like I've seen
Take
this
one for
movie
the team.
before.
yeah.
Have you really, Jeremy?
So
Do we want to hear what kind of
No,
what's
I'm
your
thinking
anime
of, like, the anime of Old Yeller. No, I'm thinking of like
Let's see what your
um,
PH search
Princess
history looks
Mononoke.
like.
No, Princess Mononoke with the big.
I love that movie.
blue,
Oh,
gray
okay.
something.
Damn it, I was hoping
Okay.
you'd go darker with that. We're more
I
than
know
a minute
what you're
into the
talking
YouTube.
about.
We're more than a minute in the YouTube. It's okay now, right?
I'm pretty
After the
sure
first
I,
minute, it's okay.
pretty sure I messed it up, messed him
Good.
up, or it missed him.
Holy
Nice.
crap!
Okay,
Yeah.
so Jeff, that's a major effect. You get to
Oh.
you get to have some fun with this. Since it was a like a roll in response to, I won't do extra damage because it technically wasn't an attack roll. But you can do a major effect, like maybe like you grab the tentacle and bite it, and, like throw him to the ground, or like.
I like that. I like that effect.
You like
'cause that? Would
that?
be
Yeah,
probably
you
what I would
do.
Yeah, jump up, grab the tentacle, and like wrestle him to the ground.
Okay, cool.
Like,
Now he'd be able to get
at
up
least
next
sling him
turn,
to the ground.
but maybe
Yeah.
like if you decided to like. That's cool.
Maybe I can hold on.
Well, maybe you could like.
Can I keep a grip on it?
Sure. Yeah, sure. Hold on one second. My wife is contacting me. All right. So actually, we'll pass it to Jeremy, and he can discuss what he's going to do next while I'm talking to my wife. Hold on.
Cool.
While
So
y'all do
you're
that-
guarding me.
Yes.
So I'm just gonna throw all of my intellect. Well, no, like half of it towards trying to make sure I can stasis field the big killer robot dude.
Oh, nice. And I'm gonna run to the bathroom and be right back.
Nice.
Same. I'll be right back.
Well, I will talk to
If
the audience
everybody's gonna go.
because speaking of Princess Mononoke, I have playing cards of that, but there's not any crazy tentacle nonsense going on. Oh, they've all left me. I hope the spirit of the dice, that's it, right? Is going to stay with me and continue to roll well. Otherwise, we're toast. Or at least dog's going to be toast, I'm sure. I can't imagine Galamain having an actual use for the dog. I'm not sure. We'll find out.
What happened,
I'm
everybody?
monologuing. Everybody else left you and went to the pigskin sports bar. I mean, they went to the bathroom.
Okay. All right. Did Robin turn her camera off?
I get. Yeah, it would. Maybe. It is certainly black.
I hope not. That screws up the.
Doesn't look like it. Well, it doesn't look like it broke the stream.
Okay. Maybe she's figured out a way to do it without breaking the stream. I'll have to ask her how she did that.
Hit stop video in Zoom. I'm not sure. We can ask.
I'll have to figure out how she did that. Because I have a player in the D&D game that needs to learn how to do it.
Ah.
Okay, so Jeremy, what are you going to do?
So, my plan is I now have 4 edge of intellect. I have a
Packing that
little
on.
bit of intellect to spend, and I would like to try and cast my stasis on Big Killer Robot because I want him to stop swinging at us.
Right.
Nice.
Ooh, stasis would be nice for that.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you manage that, I'll go all in on the other guys.
4, so 2. I think this is going to do the math for me. I think I know what the number is going to end up spending. I spent 2 effort on that, and 6. Yep, that's the number I expected to go away. So like half my intellect, but I don't know. I got a 13.
That is difficulty 7 is enough.
Yay!
Nice.
Oh, how did I describe that before? I don't remember. But
Stasis?
it's going to be. Yeah.
I think it was kind of like crystalline, kind of like, but like kind of plant-like, kind of like cocoon.
Yeah.
It wasn't cocoon-like, but it was like kind of like carapace-y.
Let's just stay on brand and say they're crystal tentacles.
All right, cool.
Because it's all tentacles.
Okay. All tentacles all the time. All right, cool.
This is my kind of game.
Oh god.
We should play Call of Cthulhu.
Well, actually, I will talk about that after the stream, actually. So,
Nice.
as a filler between my sci-fi guy who's AWOL. All right, so you've
That works.
stasised the Gen 4 Slayer, huh?
Yes.
This giant robot that's like way taller than you guys with 4 arms who's trying to beat you in, pummel you. And he's got this crystalline like shell around him now. All right, sweet.
And I'm going to yell, get the other one! And and point not at Gen 4, just one of the other, any of them.
Nice. All right. So,
I've seen this before.
and remind me, how long does that stasis work? Like, what is it?
I don't know. That's the problem, because
Well, the way this game generally works is like things work for the scene. I mean, if they don't say otherwise.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna double check again.
I'm cool with that.
I mean, it's narrative first in this game. So,
By the way, since I didn't use that guard thing, my int should be 2.
the acolytes, Jeff.
Oh, crap.
What?
See, if I actually read the first sentence,
It costs 2 points.
I would know that I couldn't have actually done any of this because it has to be a foe of your size or smaller.
Could you have used it on Galamane?
Well, I think he's my size,
Yes,
but he may have some sort of magical-iness.
it would have worked against him.
For 1 minute. That's what it is.
That's right. I remember it was something like that last.
It would have worked
last
against
time.
him.
Okay. Well, are we okay? Are you okay with saying, "Oh, I meant to hit the other guy," since that's the actual guy I could hit, as opposed to the thing that's too big to use the spell on? Or do you want it to just fizzle? As that's just a Jeremy thing. I didn't go read the actual.
Yeah. Actually, we'll say this. We'll say that you cast the stasis on Gen 4 Slayer. You wrap his arms up, and his arms are now wrapped in stasis, and he can't attack you anymore, or at least as well. I'll make his div attacks harder against you, so it's easier to like avoid his attacks because his arms are all wrapped up in stasis now. But you used it on him. How about that?
Okay.
Cool.
All right.
All right, cool. That sounds like a fair way to handle it. And the acolytes. Okay, so they're just gonna keep
both of
pumbling
them
on
have
you,
attacks.
Stray.
The Gen 4 gets to go now.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah.
the Gen 4, but difficulty 4 now instead of 5. Still pummeling on even. But Stray, you can jump in there.
Oh,
you're still
yeah,
guarding.
Actually, I get to make the speed check to see if he gets
Yeah,
to
you're
do
still guarding.
anything.
Can you do guarding twice in a turn?
It's just
Because you
it
did jump
says
in.
it just says whenever someone tries to
Okay, then do it.
get past me. It doesn't say there's a limit. All right, so I'll just make an untrained speed roll, which for some reason is actually
Isn't it just an untrained roll?
it would be trained because no, it's not. I forget that. I need to get that to untrained. That's right. For some reason, it automatically started that at trained. Okay, so edge. I'm not going to spend effort right now, so I'm just going to roll this. Okay. Gotcha.
Nice.
Awesome. Cool.
Nice.
I keep
There you go.
thinking that I've used that ability, my ability on him, but I haven't. So it isn't giving me trained in that.
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
that's what that thing does.
Yeah.
That's what I keep thinking in my head, that I've used that, but I haven't yet.
Oh, okay. But yeah, you defend yourself very well from these acolytes. You're like, psh, they're nothing. They're just robo
Well, that was the
or
Gen
homeless
4,
people.
I thought.
Oh, sorry. The Gen 4. Yeah, sorry. My bad. Wrong. Now defend yourself from the acolytes.
All right.
Difficulty 3. This could be speed defense, though.
Yep.
Okay, you actually
this is
failed,
this is
but
defe-
this
this
could
is
be speed
defend
defense.
myself.
Yes.
Okay, in this
Yeah.
case,
Yeah, you can use
this
speed
would be a
defense, so,
speed
yeah,
roll.
which means
I'd
you
be
get that.
trained in it.
Yes.
So,
Roll that.
and it's at 1 less. So
Yeah. Roll that. Roll the legit roll on that one. Speed
Okay.
defense. But there you go. There you go. All right. So you defend against their attacks, and so camera's gonna come back actually at this point as we see Stray deciding what to do next as Galamane is preparing another spell about even. the camera goes back to Paige and Hack as they're getting their wounds nursed by Hack's sister, and they're getting their last and final wounds patched when there's a rap at the door. And what do you guys do? I'm imagining Hack has a house with decent security, even his apartment, because he's a security guy, right?
Yeah, so I probably have like my own version of Ring or whatever. So I probably have a video camera on the door.
Right.
So I guess I just look at that real quick and pull out my pistol.
All right. You see Manchester PD is at the door. You see a shadow box behind a flesh cop. The shadow box is just kind of hovering at the door, and you see a flesh cop
the really
at the door.
nasty thing,
and
right?
the shadow box is the dream snake in the like drone body.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta go.
And Paige is over there just getting her wounds. Why do I keep saying that? Wounds nursed by Hack's sister, which I cannot remember her name for the life of me. So she's just Hack's sister.
Getting your noons worst.
So so Paige, she's just kind of focused on her work done on you, and there's just something like it just kind of clicks in your head for you to worry.
Okay.
And you start fidgeting while she's working on you, like instinctually. And she's like, "Sit still. Jeez, I'm trying to stitch you up."
Say NPD at the door. We need to go.
Oh yeah. I can't be here. Like, I saw the dog go through the mirror. We should do that.
So I did leave like a huge.
We received an anonymous call that there was a dog woman here at this presence that is to be collected by Manchester PD. We need you to comply. We have a warrant to enter the premises.
Hack. We gotta go.
Yeah, just jump through the window or mirror. Excuse me.
Yep.
You go up to the mirror and it just looks like a normal mirror. It shows your room. It shows your.
Oh shit!
I touch it anyways. Just
You
I
touch it.
touch it how they did. I like smack it. I'm like,
smack it.
What is wrong with you?
You smack it and you break it a little bit.
Oh fuck.
And then they knock at the door again and say, "This was your final warning. Failure to comply means that the info beam will be fired on. The door will be split in two, and we'll enter the premises. You have 10 seconds to comply."
All right, look, Hack, I can buy you some time. You're not gonna die because of me.
God, they're going to make us count. Really? I hate counting.
Do we get through? I touch it, like just the mirror?
Are you asking me as the GM?
Hack.
Okay, you're talking, okay. Your sister's screaming at this point. She runs to the back of the house.
Take your sister and go. They can have me. I give up.
You hear the info beam charging.
Okay. I'm like, nope, we're coming to the door. Shit. Just say like, crawl out the fire escape.
I'm not leaving. No. Listen to me. You take your sister and I don't know, turn me in. Maybe there's a bounty. Maybe you'll get some money for me. I don't know, dude. What do you think we should do? We don't have much time.
You gotta run.
Me run. They'll arrest you.
Look, if you're coming to the door, it'd be nice if you just went ahead and made this quick, because we haven't got all day. I'd really like to make this clean. It's been a long day. Please don't make me count. I don't have any patience.
Shit.
I am no good under pressure. Out of character. Out of character.
And then he's talking to himself because like the dream snake is in the shadow box is like talking to like a
Heck,
computer,
I have a feather.
and he's like,
Me and you and your sister, we could take a feather right
well,
now.
"Hold on, feathers don't make your body disappear.
Oh fuck.
Your body just goes limp." As the GMs jump in here, I think your character would know that,
Okay.
so I'm just kind of reminding you.
I
We'll pretend
appreciate
that conversation didn't happen. That
Shit,
little thing
okay.
didn't happen because I think your character would know that. Okay,
Okay,
your body
you're
just
right,
goes.
My bad.
Yeah.
Okay, bad.
Now, if you did jump into the wild vert from a feather, your body would go.
We don't have time for that.
But you have to find a wild vert hole.
Yeah. Oh fuck, man. Okay. Can we have like 30? Can we like pause time for like
Wait,
30
I forgot.
seconds?
I forgot. Scribble's here. Okay, so we'll say that Scribble. Maybe he's coming out of the bathroom. Okay, so we'll say Scribble comes out of the bathroom. All right, so Scribble comes out of the bathroom and he's like, what the fuck's going on? What's going on?
There's cops at the fucking door.
Oh shit. Okay. Come on.
They just
Come with
want
me. Come with me. Out the back. You got a fire escape? We cannot
Yes.
get caught.
What if they're back
You
there
hear-
too, though?
you hear-
They're cops. They're not
You hear
stupid.
10, 9,
Oh, fuck.
8,
Okay,
fuck
fine.
me,
I follow him.
7, 6,
Hack, are you coming? Come on, come on, come on.
5, 4. Okay. 3, 2, 1. And then you guys hit the fire escape, and then you hear as the door splits. And all right, so you guys are out the fire escape. All right, he says, all right, so your friends are gone. All right, so we'll find your friends. Okay, it's a matter of finding them. Okay, we'll find them. All right, Math and Magic can do a lot of things. Sure, we'll find them, and they're probably in the city somewhere. Everything happens in Manchester. Okay, there's no reason to think they're anywhere else. Okay, let's just get out of here. All right, so it's time to get some running checks from all of you. So, all right, so I'm assuming you guys got yourself out of debilitated.
Yeah.
Did you guys get yourself out debilitated?
Sister with you?
Yes.
Yeah, did we take Hack Sister?
I'm assuming you guys did.
Okay.
I'm assuming you can. Yeah. All right,
As we're
so
running, can I be like,
I guess I should clarify. You were definitely all out of debilitated, right?
Yes.
Okay, all right. You both went up a damage track. Okay. Yes. Okay, you did.
I think it took all of mine off when I did the.
Okay. Okay, Sean managed to go up 2. He brought up 2 pools. Okay, you did 2. Oh, great.
Yeah, I didn't want to be useless.
Okay, good. All right. Well, you both only have like a handful in each one. You could go back down really quick. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Just depending on how things play out. All right. Okay. All right. So, whew. All right. So you guys can run. So I need running checks. Running speed running rolls.
Okay.
You guys escape.
As we're running, though, I'm like telling Hack, I am so sorry for this, really, man. I'm sorry, and just like apologizing profusely as we're running. Okay, I am not trained in running, so this should
Yeah.
be fun.
Well, at least you don't have an inability.
I do.
I know. That's all.
Ooh, 20, Jesus.
Ooh.
Nice, Sean.
Well, she's very motivated.
Well, you know what they say. You don't have to run
All right,
faster
so
than
she got a
cops,
major
just faster
effect.
than your
If you
friends,
want to
right?
use your major effect, I'll allow you to use that to help Sean out. If you want to use that.
Oh man, I told you I'm not good on the spot under pressure. Can I? Man, this is gonna sound so dumb. Can I like motivate them while we're running?
Yeah.
Them,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the whole group. I don't know.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Okay.
That'd be like an asset for Sean. Yeah, I'd say 3.
Sure.
I'd say an extra asset for Sean, which would give him up to a difficulty 3, would be enough to get past some beat cops.
All
So
right.
yeah,
You know, I say some dumb shit like, "We've been through so much together, man. Just come on, we got this. You know,
he
like,
slips and falls in some muck and some shit in the street, and kind of lift him up. All right, so the flesh cop comes in the apartment, and then like he gets to the fire escape, and you hear like faintly like this. It's really. But then you hear the zoom of a shadow box as it whizzes out the window. All right, so I want Sean, because he's straggling. Unfortunately, he's the slowest. Make a speed defense roll from the info beam of the shadow box.
I'm sorry.
That is difficulty 2 speed defense roll. Wait, let me make sure they don't attack it higher. No, it's difficult 2. It's not particularly hard. Oh yeah, you're fine. Yeah, so
Okay.
so you hear the whoo as it charges up, and you see a laser beam fly out from behind you. It hits a pile of garbage, and it just sets it ablaze as it just narrowly misses you. And then it's just burning. And the shadow cop just keeps firing. It just drags the beam trying to hit you as you just keep running. And unfortunately, all of you take a dive down a narrow alley, and it just keeps dragging that beam. And unfortunately, it just kind of loses you as you pass that alley. So you guys manage to escape from it, and your sister is freaking out. She doesn't know how to respond, and you all get away. And so Scribble says, he says, "Look, I'm not much value when we're not in the Vurt. You know, he says, well, I am good with the mathematics a little bit, but he says this silver feather, it's mostly useful in the Vurt. So when it comes to the real world, like you guys, I'm just a human, you know. So he says, well, humans, broadly speaking, you know. He says, but anyways, he says, look, so don't expect any heroics from me, all right? So I'm not a god, but look, I know a lot of things. I know a lot of people, so maybe I can help out in that department. But look, we just need to get your friends back. That's the main goal, right? So I guess right now,
want to find them.
I guess right now though, we need to find safety. So finding your friends that you had before. Where's Parker? Those other people that you met before. Didn't you tell me you had some other people that you know?
Yeah.
We can't go back to your place.
They have to move. That place burned down, didn't it?
Out of character. Didn't you leave them with the Kumar brothers?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Do you tell Scribble that though? Do you trust him enough to tell that to him?
Well, at this point, yeah, I'm willing to chance it just because I'm like, getting caught out in the middle of the road, the cops on our ass.
You don't have any choice but to trust him, right?
Yeah, right, exactly.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So yeah, he says, all right. So I mean, well, unless you got any guys got any other ideas, then I say we head to the Kumar brothers, and hold out there. Hope your friends get out alive. We don't know how to help them till we know where they are. Unfortunately, they're on their own. So
Yeah.
All right. Maybe when they get out alive, they can reach out to us, and then we can meet them.
Okay. God, I hope they get out.
Paige, if you have any, this is a good time actually for you guys. Paige, if you guys have any skills that you think can help in this situation, maybe you guys are kind of high and dry. Think about it on your character sheets. So
I'm really good at getting out of jail.
well, hopefully you won't end up back
He's
there.
good at dying.
I'm also very good at dying, yes. No, I mean, like, for the first time in my character's life, I feel bad for dragging people into my shit. So that's a big fucking deal. That's what I'm dealing with right now. I actually feel genuinely bad. But, it is.
It's interesting, actually, because it actually isn't you that drugged them into the shit, actually, this time.
I mean, I don't know. I've talked them into doing some
Not
dumb
you,
shit,
actually.
though. That's true.
It's that one in the top left corner on the stream.
I don't know what you're talking about.
on the
your
stream,
idea.
actually. Yep.
I mean, now, though, the cops...
That one, no, it was still that one in the top left corner. Nope.
But they said
The
they
anonymous
were-
call. The anonymous call.
Oh.
And the psychic
saying-
link.
Jeremy fucking ratted me out?
Not Jeremy.
Psychic link.
The psychic link. His little hitch a ride.
Tentacle arm.
His little hitch a ride. All right.
His better half.
I thought we were about to have.
All right. So back to Stray. All right. So. All right. Stray. What do you do, buddy? You gonna keep guarding?
I charge after Galamain. I've got his tentacle in my mouth already. I either just jerk him to me and then lunge at him or what. I don't know.
Nice. All right.
You jerk those tentacles.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
Get on that thing, boy. Get on it. All right. Go, girl. All right.
Oh,
all right. Go ahead, Jeff.
All right.
Paige is red. Right. She don't want to show her face. Sorry, Rob.